Here at Senior Market Sales, we have a trademark call, click, mail, or meet, and it's really designed to, being able to help your client, whether it's in person, through the mail, online, or over the phone. So a lot of our tools are designed for that, and you're gonna find multiple options when it comes to enrollment and the scope of appointment. There's a lot of pain points when it comes to selling Medicare, whether it's looking up your client's prescriptions, determining if doctors are in network, and just being able to enroll them regardless of how you're meeting with them. So you're gonna find when you're using our tool, you're gonna be able to save time, make more money, and put your business in a place of distinction. Hi everyone, my name is Sean Pekarsky and I'm the Vice President of Medicare Solutions here at Senior Market Sales. And today we're going to talk about what you can leverage in terms of this technology for a disruptive AEP. We're headed into what could be one of the most disruptive AEPs due to the Inflation Reduction Act. And whether you're a new agent or an existing agent with Senior Market Sales, we have some really exciting tools coming that will help you prioritize and determine where the disruption is with your current clients, as well as hopefully being able to have some time to meet with some new clients as well. So let's spend some time here to talk through our technology platforms, as well as some of the features that will be coming, and even features that are here today that will save you a lot of time. We have a number of different platforms that are available here at Senior Market Sales. Our primary platform that is used by our agents today is Lead Advantage Pro. Lead Advantage Pro, we've continued to evolve, add features for well over a decade. A lot of the features that you see in the system comes from agent feedback, really designed to solve the everyday pain points that you run into when you're selling Medicare plans. We also have Medicare Insurance Direct. Medicare Insurance Direct, big distinction between that and Lead Advantage Pro is you have a consumer self-enrollment site. It's set up for the carriers that you're contracted and ready to sell for, where clients can actually shop around and self-enroll into plans. You would also have access to CSG Actuarial and also QuoteDental.com. You can see the link here where all this information is on our website to get additional information, and it's also just a great spot to go into each of these platforms to log in. So if you are a new agent to Lead Advantage Pro, just to step back a moment to tell you exactly what Lead Advantage Pro is, it's really a platform that's designed to be able to use from lead to sale. So whether you're working a new lead and you kind of going through the sales process of having to complete the electronic scope of appointment form, looking up a client's list of medications or entering in their list of medications, determining the pharmacy providers, running the quote, facilitating the enrollment, and ultimately completing the sale, it can all be done in Lead Advantage Pro. There's a lot of tools that exist today that our agents are using that will come in handy this upcoming AEP. So for one, we have multi-carrier Medicare quoting. This is available not only for Medicare Advantage, but it's available for Medicare supplements, prescription drug plans. We even have dental quoting, and we're building out hospital indemnity quoting too. You can quote the carriers that we work with here at Senior Market Sales, as well as all the carriers that are offered in the market for prescription drug and Medicare Advantage. We have multiple ways to complete the scope of appointment. So a lot of this comes down to how you're selling, how you're meeting with the client. Are you selling over the phone? Are you meeting in person? You're going to find multiple ways to complete the scope based on how you are meeting with the client. So whether it's over the phone, you can email the scope to the client. If you're on a recorded line, you can capture it via voice, or you can complete it electronically in person. You can easily look up the clients and enter in the client's prescription drug list. You can enter in their providers, so you're able to enter in their primary specialist and their hospitals, and it will tell you plan by plan if that provider is in network or not. Comes in handy if you're selling in a lot of different markets, for example. And you can also look up the client's pharmacy. So we recently added the ability to look up mail order pharmacy. We also added in online pharmacy. So if your client's using PillPack through Amazon, you can now easily identify those online pharmacies. And you're going to see some carriers offer as much as 5 different enrollment methods. So kind of similar to that scope of appointment mentality, how you are meeting with the client, there's going to be an enrollment method for that. So you can email the client the enrollment, you can text it, complete it face-to-face, you can simply just pull up the PDF, or you can do the voice signature option. So this last annual enrollment period, we introduced the voice enrollment capability. It was kind of one bright side of the new requirement of having to record phone calls. With that became the ability to open up these voice signature capabilities for enrollments and the scope of appointment. If you've used the voice signature enrollment, right now it has a lot of disclaimers that need to be read as part of the process, but expect for 2025, for this upcoming AEP, that's going to be condensed quite a bit. So we think this voice signature option, where the client doesn't even need to be in front of their computer, they can just verbally give the signature or the consent, is going to be used quite a bit. And then we have the multi-client RX report. This report is designed to identify clients that may have been or are being impacted by formulary changes. If you think back of this last annual enrollment period, there were a number of plans that were dropping commonly used insulins from their formularies. So we created this report that allows you to enter in any prescription drug that you may be aware of that is being dropped or impacted on a formulary, and it will tell you which of those plans have one of those medications in their medicine cabinet in LeadVantage Pro. So this is a great report. Sometimes you don't find out of this information until September, maybe even early October. So you need to act quick. And so you can pull up this report, easily see which of your clients are being impacted by this disruption, so you can prioritize with meeting with them first. This is going to be a huge value this AEP. One of the time-consuming aspects of meeting with clients, especially for prescription drugs, and Medicare Advantage, is looking up and entering in your client's prescriptions. So we have a tool called the Client Self-Service Tool, and this allows you to email your client a link, or you can bulk send it up to 5,000 clients at once, and they're able to get access into their portal within LeadVantage Pro, where they can add in their prescriptions, they can add in their pharmacies, providers, and even view their demographics. So we have this set up with an email template where you can send it to a new client for the first time, for them to enter in their prescriptions for the very first time. Or we have an annual email as well that can be sent to an existing client. So I think this AEP is all about preparation. It's not waiting until the last minute to meet with your clients to get those prescriptions updated. This is something that can be used right away to start reaching out to your clients and making sure you have a up-to-date list of their medications, pharmacy, and doctors, and this client self-service is going to be a great way to do it. If you've used this tool in the past, we just added the ability to send reminder emails as well. So we think this is going to help that close rate or completion rate for a client to actually go through the full process. A couple of features that we recently added in LeadVantage Pro, which are already having a big impact. We added filtering for extra benefits. So if you think about Medicare Advantage, extra benefits has kind of been a lot of the talk or the noise out there in the market. Carriers are offering a lot in terms of dental benefits, vision, over-the-counter benefits, Part B give back. And so sometimes it comes down to trying to easily identify which of those plans have certain extra benefits that your client may be interested in. And that's where these filtering tools can really come in handy. So you're going to be able to filter not only by those extra benefits, but you can filter by the carrier, plan type, and even star rating. So if you want to see what plans in the market have like a 5-star rating, you can easily filter by that now. And then even on our MedSup filtering too, in the past we kind of quoted just about everything and anything within our MedSup quoting page. If you're only focused on selling Plan G and N as an example, you can now select those plans specifically to only show those within the results page. So we think it'll be a lot more easier to just see the rates and make that recommendation on which plan or which carrier is best suited for your client. Now, some pretty big changes with Medicare Insurance Direct. So this is our other platform, and this year we're really excited to have a lot of integration come into play. Integration that has been asked for from our agents that will benefit there and also for new agents. We think Medicare Insurance Direct is going to be a huge time saver this AEP because of the self-enrollment capabilities. So this is just a sample screenshot of what we're able to set up for you. This is customized. You can see your name in the upper right-hand corner, and you can add your picture to it. It's designed to display the carriers that you're contracted and ready to sell for. Clients can actually go to this, shop plans, run quotes, do comparisons, and they can enroll directly into Part D plans or Medicare Advantage plans. Where we see a lot of agents using this is there's a Pearl or a link that is set up for you. So if you already have a website established today for your clients, you could easily embed this into your current site. And now you have a section of your site which is dedicated for clients to run quotes and complete enrollments. Or some agents, they'll even purchase a separate domain where it's just dedicated to their Medicare Insurance Direct site where you're able to embed this into it. We are going to have kind of a tutorial video that you can also include as part of this website where it will actually walk clients through the steps of how to navigate this. And so you think about, not sure exactly what the disruption will be that will take place, but if you have a portion of your book of business that you just know they need to move from one plan to another within maybe the same carrier, this site is going to come in handy quite a bit for that reason. Very happy to also announce that we now have integration between Medicare Insurance Direct and Lead Advantage Pro. So if you're using both systems, you may find one system has one feature where the other doesn't. You're now able to push data from Lead Advantage Pro into Medicare Insurance Direct. So just that seamlessness of being able to navigate between one versus another platform is going to be a lot easier and reduce the duplication, ultimately saving time. In addition to Medicare Insurance Direct, we're going to be integrating with AgencyBloc. So we know AgencyBloc is a big player out there in terms of a CRM system that a lot of Medicare agents are using. And so we've been working closely with them to develop this integration. We are going to be launching this in the very near future, where if you are an AgencyBloc user, you're going to now see an option on their client profile screen where you're going to be able to push that client's data to Lead Advantage Pro. So you can go from managing that client in their CRM system to running the quote and facilitating the enrollment within Lead Advantage Pro. So it's really the year of integration, I think. You think about all these platforms running on their own, and now you're going to have Lead Advantage Pro integrating with Medicare Insurance Direct, and then you have Lead Advantage Pro now integrating with AgencyBloc. But there's more time-saving features coming soon. So there's some really nice features coming that we think will have a really big impact as we head into the annual enrollment period. One of them is what we're calling the AEP disruption report. So again, we're in that period of time where we know there's going to be disruption because of the Inflation Reduction Act. We're hearing bits and pieces of it, but we haven't seen what carriers are going to be offering yet. Sometimes, especially on the Part D side, that information comes out mid to late September or even October as the carrier's ANOC letters start hitting. So this report, we're going to display a number of factors that could be impacting your client this AEP. So just to name a few of them, so drugs that may not be on the formulary, changes in the drug deductible. So if your client all of a sudden on a plan is going from $0 to $590, we want to call that out within this report. If there's a change in the pharmacy network, if we know of a pharmacy that's being dropped from a network, that's another example. Premium increases, not only on the monthly premium, but the max out of pocket. If we see a drastic increase in the max out of pocket, we're going to display that on this report. And then just with plans sunsetting, or if a plan is pulling out of a certain market, maybe they're moving it to non-commissionable, these are all factors that are going to go into this AEP disruption report. So if you have your clients in Lead Advantage Pro today and you use the tools that we have in place for enrollment, those plans are all logged into the system. We're able to see your clients, the plans that they're enrolled into, and we can generate this report based on the disruption that we're aware of to essentially trigger these flags. And this is all designed to help you identify where this disruption is taking place within your book of business, so you can get to those clients first and you can take care of those clients, and then hopefully the goal is to spend time to meet with new clients this AEP too. So we think this report is going to be a big help. In addition to that, we're to create some separate reports too that just focus on a couple of those factors specifically. So we have the multi-RX report, as I mentioned, where you can look up a client's certain drug if it's being dropped from a formulary. We're going to take that same concept with the pharmacy, and we're going to have a pharmacy report. So if you know of a pharmacy that's being dropped from a network, same idea. You just enter in that pharmacy and it'll pull up every client that you have in Lead Advantage Pro that shows as going to that pharmacy. So it's just designed to help identify the disruption that's taking place. And then lastly here we have side-by-side comparison. So this is something that we've been asked for a while now, and so we're happy to soon be delivering on this. Lead Advantage Pro, you can compare the plans and see all the plans being offered within the quote results page. But this is if you really want to focus on 2 or 3 plans and really get in the weeds of, where are these plans standing in terms of like co-pays or those extra benefits. Soon you'll be able to do these side-by-side comparisons for Medicare Advantage and Part D. There's a lot of new tools that are coming. There's a lot of time-saving features that we have today. A great place to get a good understanding and do a little bit more of a deeper dive is in our monthly technology tours. On our website, we have an events calendar section where you can actually see upcoming webinars that we have. We host a technology tour every month, and definitely encourage you to go out here and register for the next upcoming one. As these new features start to roll out, we'll be highlighting those within these technology tours, so be sure to attend those as we lead up to the annual enrollment period. And there's a lot of content that we are putting together here at Senior Market Sales. Dan Trumbley and Dwayne McFerrin have put together some really good educational videos on just the disruption that's taking place due to the Inflation Reduction Act. They also put together some videos that are focused on the disruption that's taking place with the CMS regs. So definitely encourage you to check out these videos as well. Hopefully you saw some value in the technology and some of the tools that we're working on that will help you this AEP. We're sending the message, it's not a time to panic, it's really a time to prepare, and we think these tools will add a lot of value in being able to do that. So our phone number is listed here. Reach out to your favorite marketer. We'd be happy to do a one-on-one demonstration for you on this, and we're here to help. Please reach out anytime. Thank you. So some questions may be coming to your mind. A lot of tools that are available. Is there a cost associated with it? So these tools that I walked through, Lead Advantage Pro, Medicare Insurance Direct, even CSG Actuarial, they're at no cost. So if you're an agent doing business with Senior Market Sales, these are tools that we can get you access to right away. Another question that we often get is, within Lead Advantage Pro, do I control my data? So the answer is yes, you're in full control. Within the admin section of Lead Advantage Pro, not only can you import data into the system, but you can export data. That is not true of every system or platform that is out there today. So you do not need to call us or reach out to us to ask for permission to get your data. You're able to export that data right out of there. You can delete it out of there as well. It's your information. You may be asking, I have other agents in the office. Is this something that they could use? So there is an account management feature within LeadAdvantage Pro under the admin section where you can set up users within your LeadAdvantage Pro account. This allows you to give some additional visibility, and maybe you're a group of agents or you have an administration person on your team and you just want them to be able to log in and view information on your clients to be able to help service. You're able to set up those permissions within LeadAdvantage Pro where you're not having to share the same username and password. They would have their own login credentials where they're able to do that. Another question that we get is just, where do I get more support? So that's really going to come down to our technology tours, and your marketer is going to be your key to help navigate through this disruption, walk you through some of these tools that are coming available. And so please do reach out to your marketer, spend a time with them, ask them to do a walkthrough of this, a demo, so you can ask questions along the way. Your marketer is definitely there to support you and help you navigate as we head into AEP.